Hi everyone, this is Lori again, coming to you from Auburn, Georgia. I'm doing a follow-up video on my HP Pavilion. I originally did it back in, I think, February-March timeframe of 2014. It's now September, and I've had it for about 6 months now, and I'm still just blown away by the reliability and the speed of this computer. Now, I do want to point out that I do my own maintenance on my computer. So some people take their computer every 6 months to a technician and have them clean it up, but I try to take care of as much of that myself. And there's a lot of videos out on YouTube that are put up by IT professionals, and they're willing to share a lot of the basic things that can be done that will save you a lot of money. So currently I use Norton antivirus, but once this expires, I'm going to go ahead and go out and download the free version of AVG. That's another antivirus protection software. But what I'm really impressed with is malwarebytes.com. This is the free download. If you have a virus or anything like that you're having trouble with, use this to clean up your computer and it'll get rid of it. I've had 2 viruses, and mainly the viruses were because I wasn't paying attention to something that I was downloading. So that's my fault. I also use Spark Trust PC Cleaner, but I'm not going to renew that subscription when it's up, I think next month in October. Because Malwarebytes, in my opinion, has given me the protection that I need, and I don't need to spend any more money on this. So, anyways, my computer is still running just as fast as it was. I do my own defrag, which you can do yourself. And if you download the free version of this, I just want to caution you, when you're downloading this and you're going through, excuse me, the setup, before you click the finish button, uncheck start your free trial. If you uncheck that, then you'll still continue to have the free version indefinitely. If you don't uncheck that box, then it's going to kick you over to you're going to end up with the trial version, and you're only going to get it for free for 30 days. So just remember to check on that. And there's some videos out there of other people who show you what to do. They walk you through it, and they tell you to uncheck that box. So I highly recommend Malwarebytes anti-malware. And then I also use Revo Install. This is a free version as well. If you have those little software programs that you can't uninstall out in your control panel for whatever reason, use Revo uninstaller, and it'll get rid of it. So these are the three programs that I use, but like I said, I don't think Spark Trust is as good as what they want you to believe. And after talking to one of the techies there, they have some scare tactics that I was really upset about. And if you're not computer savvy and you don't understand what goes on in your computer, you might be spending a lot of unnecessary funds based on their scare tactics. So they basically lost my business here. Spark Trust. They've lost my business. But again, Malwarebytes is awesome. So let me put this back down here. When it comes to my desktop and the organization, I'm pretty much anal. It has to be organized. I cannot stand a cluttered desktop. So anyways, I just want to point that out. But anyways, this thing is still as fast as it was the day I got it. I mean, I have no issues with it. I use Mozilla. I can go out to Google. I mean, this thing is just fast as it can be. But again, I do my own maintenance. So if you're if you feel comfortable doing some of your own maintenance, I suggest that you go for it. It'll save you some money in the long run, and do your own defrag and stuff like that. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there of IT people who are willing to share information about some of the basic maintenance that you can do on your computer. You know, catch up with a few of those guys, and they'll teach you a lot, and it'll save you a lot of money from having to hire somebody to do it. So my mom, she lives a little ways from here, so it's not like I can just, get there in a minute or two. But she has a guy up where she lives, and he pays her about, or she pays him about $50 every 6 months to a year just to go in and do all of her maintenance. And $50, $60 a year, especially if you're not comfortable with doing your own maintenance, and my mom's not comfortable doing that, it's worth it. But if somebody tries to charge you more than that, shop around, because this stuff isn't hard. They want you to believe it's hard, but as an IT person myself, none of this stuff is hard, but you do have to know what you're doing, and you do have to pay attention to what you're doing. But anyways, this is my computer. I still have it after 6 months. I absolutely love it. I did upgrade to the Windows 8.1, and I use the search a lot. So if you need to go out and clean out your temporary files and you want to know where your run is, there it is. It'll come up. You can go out, clean out your temporary files, and be done with it. Now, let's see. One of the things that I noticed about that's a little bit different than the original versions of Windows 8 is the rest of your programs. I think before the programs would move horizontally, the screen would move horizontally, where now it's just an up and down. Okay, but you still have your PC settings, your devices, your start, share, search, things like that. And so none of that has really changed that much. You can see, I think before when I did the previous video, I had a lot more out here. But what I decided to do is just, on my start screen, I just have the stuff that I basically use on a regular basis. I don't, like I said, I don't like clutter. And this background I use, I got it from Microsoft.com, so it's free. And I still have the Cyber UCam. And let's go back out to the rest of the programs. There's a ton of things on here. A lot of it I don't use. So I had the choice of uninstalling it completely or just ignoring it. So right now, I just pretty much ignore it. I really never come to this screen, very rarely. Let's see, what else was I going to show you? But basically, overall, after 6 months, I still just love this computer. If you have any questions, there's a lot of how-tos out there as far as Windows. And this one, let's see, getting started, I think I took that off because I don't use it anymore. But the getting started with Windows 8, if you don't take it, here it is right here. I strongly recommend, if you are struggling with navigating around your computer with Windows 8, then watch these because they do help, okay? But like I said, I don't really use this screen that much. But again, this computer still rocks after 6 months. But I do my own maintenance. So that's very helpful, and I save myself a lot of money, especially since I have a lot of junk files, just a lot of crap from the internet, just from being out there and everything getting, junk files, temporary files, stuff like that. Now I do use an HP Envy 4500 series. It's a wireless printer. That's also a great piece of equipment. And I could go clear back to the other side of my house and still be able to print. So that's also a great piece of equipment if you're looking for a good printer. So, but anyways, that's pretty much it. If you haven't watched my previous one, watch it, and then you can see the differences. But like I said, after 6 months, I still love this computer. This processor is awesome. And I don't know how, I don't know much about the availability of this particular model, but I'm shopping for one for possibly to get my son. And there's some other similar ones like this, but if you can get the processor, which I think is one of the best things on here, if you can get a similar processor to this, that's, let's see, oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go out to and let you see my properties. You can see how much space I've used right here and how much free space I still have. So I have a lot downloaded because I have a couple of businesses that I work with on this computer, and so I have a lot downloaded, and it's still just, I just can't say enough about this computer. I'm just more than happy with this purchase. So if you're still looking for a good computer, even if this one is no longer available, there are similar ones out there like this. And you know, if you get the processor, I'll have this, I'll have all the information down in the description. Get something similar to this, and I feel very confident that you'll be extremely happy with this. With the way I maintain it, there's no reason why this computer shouldn't last me for many, many years. So once again, I hope this is helpful. I appreciate you stopping by, and have a great day. Thank you.